How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in again. So to give you guys a bit of a rundown, this video is going to be about my backpack. The majority of the next few videos that we're going to be that I'm going to be posting are going to be essentially reposts from the videos that we posted on Instagram last year. But a lot of people sort of asked to see these, and basically what we're doing is just giving you a bit of a rounded information on those particular videos and a bit of a background to it. So first of all, this particular breakdown is going to be more focused at just sort of DIY fishermen or or if you're a guide or anything like that. Basically in this video I run through what's packed in my bag, what I use on a daily basis as a guide. There are some sort of a few essentials that I would definitely suggest whether you're a guide or a guest. If you're a guest traveling onto a guided trip, the majority of the time your guide will have a lot of these things in your bag, obviously in his bag or her bag, depending obviously where you go. But there are a couple of essentials that I would suggest, that you can sort of copy over from guide or guest. You know what I mean? So essentially, things like sunscreen and first aid kits. First aid kits as a guest I think are really, really important. A lot of the times, if you have specific medication or things you really like to use, for sure pack those things along. Sometimes on the flats, it's really nice to have and nice to have your own stuff and know what you've got. So so in the video you guys will see I run through a whole bunch of odds and ends, everything that's in the bag. No sort of serious review. I do mention it in the original video. If you guys want any information or any sort of more intensive sort of cover on any of the items that's in that bag, please let me know. I'm happy to go through it. Following on the next few videos, we will cover a variety of things like the reels and stuff, but we'll get to all that good stuff. But for now, please enjoy the video on the backpack. One key note is please excuse the focusing issue. It was not ideal, but for the next few videos we'll get a bit better. So please enjoy it, and let me know what you think, and we'll follow up from there. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in again. As promised before, I said we'll sort of run through, I'll just quickly go through my backpack and show you guys exactly what I carry with me every day on the flats. I'll try to keep this as quick and as brief as possible. We'll try not to turn this into a review of all the things and odds and ends. And the bag might look small, but I promise you there's a lot of stuff inside. So once again, guys, please, after the video, feel free, put any likes, comments, questions, suggestions, anything down below. If you guys want any information on sort of the individual things that we're using, please hit us up. So let's just get started. Let's get stuck in. So first of all, we'll start with the bag itself, I guess. This is obviously, like you can see, this is from Patagonia. We're very, very lucky. The guys from Patagonia look after us really, really well. So the whole guide team, we all use these. I think these are the 45-liter Stormfront, the one with the T-zip. They're really awesome bags. And definitely, sort of do the job after summer. Like I said, we're not going to go into too much reviews and technical things, but that's a bag. Nice big bag, holds everything you need. I've got the little hip pouch, sort of chest pack thing. We sort of makeshift clips with some 100-pound braid to sort of get the job done. That's kind of where I keep my camera and things like that. We'll run through a couple odds and ends inside there. And on the outside of the bag, you'll see a nice pair of tailing gloves, easily accessible. Carry a pair, guys, always a good tip. Try to keep 2 on you rather than 1. And then as well, I have this little personal location device, spot tracker thing. It's my own little device. Front zip, also really easily accessible, nice tape measure. This is obviously really important for the GTs and things, and not only that, but all our fish, we sort of like to measure them and sort of give our guests a nice sort of idea of their length and things like that. So tape measure, nice, close and handy. Pair of tailing gloves on the outside, tracking thing, and then obviously my camera
camera pouch on the front side. So let's dive straight in. Let's open up and see what's inside. First of all, normally I pack my bag like this. Right on top, I have a bag in a bag. So I use one of these cubes. I think it's the biggest one from Patagonia. I'm not too sure. Really nice way to keep things sort of tidy inside the bag. These bags, obviously no dividers inside, guys, so things just end up right on the bottom, especially the smaller odds and ends. So I'll have a look inside here. This is sort of the workhorse. I keep all kinds of odds and ends in here. We'll have a look on this side. This side, spare pair of sunnies. These are the Costa stuff with, I think these are the low light ones. Yeah, sunrise mirror, really cool. Been using the season for the first time, really awesome, and really helps a lot on the flats when the light's low. Fly boxes, got the big one, Predator stuff from Tacky. This is for the GT stuff. Then a smaller Tacky, I think this one's called a Big Bug. That's for sort of triggers and things like that, and it's kind of sort of mid-sized flies. Sort of does the job really well. Then on this side we have, well, I like to keep all my sort of leaders and stuff like that together. These, like I said, these little pouches do sort of really good thing. First thing comes out. This is sort of covers all the bases. We got some 15, 20, and 30 Seaguar Premier. Really nice stuff. Sort of gets the job done really well. Then some more extra fluorocarbon. This is 20-pound fluoro from Cortland. Also really awesome. Always 2 spare fly lines, guys. 2 GT lines. Also Cortland stuff. And then some GT leader, 100-pound fluoro from Cortland. Also super good stuff. Then a couple other little odds and ends for loops, for ends of fly lines. Awesome pair of braid scissors. Pro Hunter, I think, essential piece of kit. Got to have a Leatherman, guys. Leathermans aren't really huge fan of the salt water, so I keep mine inside my bag. I have a pair of pliers, I think Hatch Nomads, that I keep on my hip. And those do the job really well. And then some sort of braid for looping material, looping kits. These are awesome splicing needles for doing the loops. That's what's inside this guy. Put the tape in there. Put my leaders back. So that's what's inside the cube, and it's all nice to keep those little odds and ends inside, because if you don't, they will disappear, I promise you. Let's see what's up next. Next, most important, obviously, my trusty Yeti. This guy's been with us, with me everywhere. Really does a good job. I'm not sure what this lid is called, but you can get all these awesome little magnet one. Really cool. Running the skiff single-handed, open up, put magnet, don't lose the lid, so it helps a lot. Main pair of sunnies, another pair of Costas. These are ambers, I think. Nice little bit of sunscreen. SPF 50 does the job. This one is really awesome. Spray on, non-greasy, really sorts it out. Almost most important, we got some TP. That's obviously for glasses as well, but for those emergencies. Then almost most important is our first aid kit. All the guards carry some pretty intensive. All the guards carry some pretty intensive ones. These are sort of all personally set up, really nice suturing kits, meds, antiseptics, all kinds of things. So really nice, really essential, very important to have. We're obviously in very remote places, so having a good first aid kit is one of the most important things. Then I personally always carry a spare reel. This is one of the new Shilton's SR12. For the 9-weight stuff, it's not really that important, but for the GT fishing, definitely a couple pairs of lines and a spare reel is always good to have with you in your backpack. You never quite know what you're going to find or what you're going to see, and often, the worst case scenario, big surf walk, hook a big fish, smokes the reel handle breaks, or whatever it is. Always good to have a spare in the backpack. Makes it a bit heavy, but always worth the while. Then last but not least, inside the bag, rain jacket, trusty one. Always don't forget this, guys. Really important. Can get really cold on the flats when it feels like it. So, really important. Always don't forget your sort of rain jacket. Then, as I mentioned in the front here, let's move some of the stuff up the way. So you guys can see I have this on, sort of clipped onto the straps, onto the shoulder straps, and sort of unclip and clip. Really, sort of quick homemade move. Cable tie, piece of braid, really easy. And then inside here, this is obviously always on my chest while I'm guiding. Inside the front zip, I have another little small tacky fly box that's for sort of bonefish stuff, smaller permit things, sort of quick access odds and ends. And then inside the actual pouch, I've got a sort of padded section that I put my camera in here. So, and for size reference, guys, those of you that take photos, I shoot with a D850 and a 24-35. So it's a pretty big body and a pretty big lens. And this carries it really, really well. Lots of extra space. Inside here, I keep myself a bit of some rehydrate stuff, electrolyte solution for inside the Yeti. And then as well for the long runs in the morning, I keep myself a pair of headphones as well. And then my phone will live in here as well during the day. And yeah, it's pretty much it. And a couple other odds and ends, stuff to clean glasses with and all those things. So guys, that's my backpack. That's what's inside. Like I said, any questions, anything you guys want to know, please leave comments below. If you want some more info on individual things like the different glasses and lenses and stuff like that, give us a shout, let me know, and I'm happy to post that stuff for you. And once again, thanks for tuning in, guys, and let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. And yeah, keep safe, stay healthy, and we'll chat soon. Thanks, guys.
Okay, and we're back. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I know the focusing thing was a bit of an issue, but you know, like I said, the next few videos the focusing won't be quite so bad. But over and above that, I hope there's some info in there that you guys really enjoyed and some stuff that can help you guys pack for your next trip. You know, honestly, a few things in there that for me are an absolute essential are things like spare fly lines, you know, looping material, looping kits. You know, the spare reel might be a bit over the top, but you know, it really depends on what type of fishing you're doing, where you're going. And but honestly, for GT fishing and things like that, it really pays off to be over prepared. You know, we've all been down the road where things just happen. You don't expect it, but it does, and you're often caught with in a situation where you just don't have any gear left or your lines are broken. It's, in all honesty, it's all a situation we all want to be in, but we only hope we'd be in that situation once we've landed a few fish. But generally speaking, guys, just be prepared. Pack what you need. And just yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the premise of the whole video. So, like I said in the video and earlier, is if you guys have any questions or you want any sort of more feedback on any specifics in the bag or why we use what we do, don't hesitate. Comment down below, and I'm happy to sort of run through that and answer any questions that we can take on. So leading on from this, the next video that should be coming out is one on doing loops. This is one of the most contentiously debated topics in the saltwater fly fishing world. There are so many variants on this. The next video that we'll post will be Cullen and myself running through how we do GT leaders and GT loops on the 12-weight reels. So if you guys are into that, please tune in for the next episode in a short while. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks, guys. Have a good day.